my channel, or welcome if you are new. As you will have seen, I have just been out to get the wood to make the desk in the guest bedroom, so I'm so excited about that. I'm going to make the desk and make 2 shelves. I've got a friend coming to help me with that as well. That should be amazing, so hopefully I can get that done today, or get most of it done. And then at least want to get the wardrobe screwed to the wall, frame made, and then think about making the frame for the shelf, and also get the TV on the wall, because a lot of this is done. Then I can build the inserts for the wardrobe, get the doors on, do all the good stuff. So that's exciting. What else has been going on? I've literally started getting ready. As if you've seen the last vlog, you'll know I've started buying some Christmas bits. I feel like I've got most of my decor that I need. I'm obviously not going to be thinking about that for a while now. I need to get this guest bedroom sorted, but I feel like I'm getting over the, you know, when you're like, oh, construction, it's all that like plastering and electrics and all this stuff that's not fun, ripping down the ceiling, putting a new ceiling back up, ripping down the wall, putting a new wall back up, getting damp proof. I've done all that stuff in there to be at a point. And let me know if you're enjoying actually seeing the process, because I'm totally fine if you don't want to see that stuff and you would rather me talk or film the housey stuff and all the renovation stuff. I could just show you the finished bit. From the feedback so far, it's been really positive. I did have a video go live this morning, but as you will have seen, I've been out and about, so I've not even had time to have a look through the comments. So I'm going to spend the next half hour or so, go and get some water, read the comments, have a good look through what people are saying, and then my friend is coming round in about an hour and a half. We'll then get stuck into what we can today. If I could get the frame for the desk made today, I will be made. So that is the goal. I'll take you up, I'll show you how the room's looking. Hopefully we can have a really productive day. And I know I was saying in the last video, I just need to get this house in order, because if anybody's living through a renovation, you'll know that it's so like you can just think, oh, it'll just be one little part that I'll need to do. Oh my god, you end up, your whole house just erupts into chaos. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, you know, on the day when I wake up and my house is done, and that would be a nice feeling, but then I'm like, would I get bored? But I guess you're just doing decor bits rather than like a whole renovation. But I am actually really enjoying pulling my house, like bringing it back to life, adding lots of character back into it, adding my stamp of style into it. It just is literally making me super happy. So yeah, that's what I've got in plan for today. Nothing wild, but just more of a getting that room sorted, and then if I want some time to just do a bit of a clean up this evening, reset ahead of the next week, because it's actually Sunday while I'm filming this video. So yeah, I'll just be spending the next couple of days with you, getting that done, getting the room sorted, and just doing some housey stuff. So this is where the desk is going to be going. So this is the wallpaper that I did yesterday. You can see the texture. It is a beautiful wallpaper and I love it. Look at the details in it. So you can see that it's all textured. The texture isn't overwhelming, so it is really subtle. It just looks really subtle. So I've done that all the way up, and then obviously when I'm painting, it'll go all the way down onto the ceiling, etc, etc. So the plan of action for today is to get this all screwed to the floor and to the wall to make that really secure. Then get the desk in, just so that I'm not going to finish the desk, but if I can get it in place, if I can get the TV on the wall today, that's a bonus. Then I need to think about doing the shelves, because I'll be doing them myself, but my friend's going to help me just with the desk part, just so I can get a feel for it, because I don't want to mess that up. And then this part is going to have paneling running down here, and then it'll just be the same as the squares that I've got here. As you can see, this room is a bit chaotic, so before my friend gets here, I'm going to clean up as much as I can, just so that we've got a good space to work with. Get stuff out here that doesn't have to be in here for future jobs. Obviously I've got some MDF and stuff down there, but that's to finish off the actual paneling, so I need that. But everything else that doesn't have to be here will be getting moved out of here. And I really need to get this unit put into what will be my office, but this weighs a ton. So I probably need to, not necessarily today, but get my friend to help me with that. But yeah, it's chaotic in here, but I'm excited, because when this part here is done, the paneling can be finished, I can get it cut, get this room painted, and then it'll just be a case of getting the carpet down. I've picked my bed, can't wait to show you that. So yes, It is exciting, lots going on. I love this. It's bringing the texture into this space that I wanted. I'm just dead happy. So I've just put the bracket up, and it's really good because it comes with the little spirit level, so I know it's perfectly straight. And I've just put an extra screw in just to reaffirm this bit, because this bit felt a little bit, sometimes you know when the wall plugs grab, but it's solid. So my little TV should sit perfectly on that. I'm going to go and grab it, pop it up, and I'll take it down if we need to as we're doing some of the other bits and bobs, but I just want to put it up to make sure that it's going to fit alright while I'm waiting on my friend to come, so I thought I would make myself useful. So I've got this light on because obviously I don't have a light up here, but this is what we've done. So we've just put in the basic desk at the minute with the little front cover. I love it. Yeah, so we've just gone for some MDF, and then I'm going to put a little cover on the front, and then I'll fill the little screws just holding the top part in. But I love it. It looks so good, and then the idea will be is I'll probably have a shelf about there and then a shelf there. So I'm going to be doing that at some point, but yeah, that'll be good for guests just to come in and throw things if they need to. And then I could maybe have like a little side chair at the side if they wanted to, but yeah, this little space is coming together. It looks so good. I know you won't be able to see the text, but yeah, I know I showed before, but I just love it. But I'm so glad that little bit's done. It means maybe throughout this week I can start getting the drawers and stuff built for inside of this, because it's all screwed to the wall, so that's not going to be moving now. It's screwed to the floor, this is screwed in, and then I'll get the shelving done. But yeah, I'm super pleased with how it's turning out. It's slowly getting there, guys. Hi, how you doing? It is the next day, and I have just been doing loads of work. I've been out most of the day, to be honest, and I am going to go and get ready to clean this place up. So last night, just before bed, I did do a lot of cleaning, but today what I want to do is dust everywhere, just get into everything, take the cushions off the sofa, give it a good hoover. So I thought I would just take you on a little evening with myself to get all that sorted, because I've been meaning to do it with doing all the work upstairs. It is building up, and I just want the cozy vibes tonight. So I'm going to start down here, even if I get this space done to a really, really good standard, I will go to bed happy. And if I can get some of my bedroom done, that will be great too. So I'm going to go upstairs, throw on some scruffy clothes just so that I don't mind getting filthy, and we're going to then get this place sorted.
Headlights on the highway, if you only knew. Being back here always makes me think of you. When the world is sleeping, do you think of me? With the road it's coming back again, coming back to me. I remember the long drives, the late nights in your car. I remember it all. Windows down, empty streets, you were all I used to know. You and I, forever, forever ago. And you used to drive me home. Now I drive alone. You and I, forever, forever, forever ago. This town's so quiet, this time of year. With the road ahead's coming back again, coming back to me. I
So the desk is in. I know I showed you more in the evening, but I thought I would come on and show you in the day. So it's all fitted in. It is actually solid. I was a little bit worried, like with it going against the wardrobe, that it wouldn't be sturdy, but it actually is. And obviously now I'm going to do the shelves myself. So I'm going to nip out and just get a couple of supplies for the things that I need. I probably won't get it finished today just because I've got a lot to do, but I thought let me just get stuck in with what I can. So even if I can start this one, that would be good. So I'm thinking one about here, and then one probably in line with the top of the wardrobe. So I'm going to go see if I can get some wood for that, because I've got the frame. I've got the MDF for the top. I then just need maybe a smaller, really, really thin piece of MDF for the bottom. And then, yeah, then we can get going. So, and I also need some anchors because this wall has a membrane in it to stop any damp. So I can't go too far into this wall with any screws, etc. So I just need to sort that out. But yeah, I'm loving how it's looking so far. And the skirting boards actually come up above that paneling, so I got really high skirting boards for in this room because originally it was going to be the office, but actually they're going to look incredible once it goes around all of that. So the plan today is just to do a little bit of this, so let's go and see if I can get some wood to sort it out.
And a couple of bits down there. A couple of bits down there. How much each?
So I've managed to get the wood that I needed, and they cut it to size, which is good. Always go to your local timber yards, like honestly. You'll normally get deals. It'll work out so much better for you. So I'm going to go home. I also got this trim. I'll show you a little bit closer, but I'm thinking for that, you know, to go in front of the desk, you know, to give it a little bit of something so it's just not flat. And then I'll do the same on the shelves as well, but I'll play around with it when I get home. I just seen that, and then I wanted some nice beading just to finish off the edge of it. Yes, I got all that. I am going to go back now, maybe see if I can put one of the shelves up or even get a start on it, and then we'll play it by ear. But I'm excited. So the plan will be to cover this. Obviously this needs to be cut down, so I've gone for this rib detail, so that'll go down the front, and I think it'll just make it look a little bit different just to being super plain, give it a little bit of character. And then I also bought a little bit of this. I don't know if you'll make that out because the place is, and then that will go round the end like that once I finish. So that'll just finish the trim off and just make it look a little bit neater. And I'm going to do the same with the shelves as well. So just be nice just to go round that. I got it up and it's perfectly level, so we love that. So now what I'll do is I'll screw a little bit into the side. I don't know if I need anything in there. I don't think I do. I don't really like touching this wall, to be fair, because it's got the membrane on it. So ideally, if I don't need to, I did down here, but I think if I just screw in here and then I'll see what it's like with the MDF on top, so let me go and try this. So that's all done, it's solid now. I'm comfortable. If I don't do that side, I've gone through the wardrobe, so I think it's solid. I say that. Let me get the MDF on the top and then we'll see what I'm working with. I need to measure that out. Guys, I have made a shelf. And then I've just put the trim that I was talking to you about. So once I caulk this little part here, it'll all blend in seamlessly. And then once it's all painted, and then I've just done a part under here so that when you're like lying in bed and stuff, you can't see under. That'll be painted the same colour. The top will be painted, that's all screwed in. Can you believe I've done that? I'm so proud of myself. I honestly didn't think I would maybe be able to do it. I don't know why. So I'm not going to be doing it today, but the plan will be to put another one up there, just sort of on par with the top part of the wardrobe. And that'll just make it, the TV's obviously not centered, that'll be pushed over and stuff, but I've got a space to put books and do all the bits and bobs. That makes me happy. I just think it looks so cute now. And now I've just put the desk one on. So like I said before, once that's all caulked and stuff, that'll all look perfect. I'll just jam nails and put some wood filler in it and it'll look great. And then I'll put the trim around the top and around there once it's all done. But I'm going to do that once I've got the third one up, but I'm not going to be doing that today. And then just imagine the little lamp on. I'll get a little like mirror, just like a sort of freestanding mirror for here, some books, just a couple of little knickknacks, nothing major, and this is all coming together. So next steps are do the top one, and then I'll panel. So I'll finish off the paneling at this bit, get all that boxed off, then I'll panel this bit, and then we'll move on to painting. And then once the painting's done, it'll just be a case. The skirting board's going down next week. I can't wait to show you that. But yeah, I love it. And this was really inexpensive. I was just a little bit, obviously it's just a couple of bits of timber, some MDF, and then whatever bit of trim. You don't even have to put the trim on the front. You could literally just leave it plain. And if I'm honest, it made it easier to build, because then the measurements on the front part didn't have to be perfect, because I knew I was putting these pieces up. So I am so happy. I need to start getting this built, but I'll wait until, well, I guess I could start with the drawers, but right now I need to go and get a drink of water because I am exhausted just building that one shelf. So I've actually just gave it a quick coat just to get a feel for what the colour will look like on there, and it looks so good. I'm made up with it. And now I'm just deciding over here, like where I would put my next, I guess, panel. I didn't know whether to do it from here and then have it like built in from the desk, or do it from here and go straight up in front of the desk and then have my squares in there as well. And I think that's the one that I'm going to go for. So I'm going to cut that up because I've got a little burst of energy. So I'm like, actually, this all still needs caulked and stuff, by the way. It's not finished. I just put a quick coat of paint on it with primer and then the paint colour, just so you could get a feel for what it's going to look like. And I love it. I think, look how good that's going to look when it's all painted the same colour. I've just got like Super Mario or something random from the cinema channel on. But yeah, I'm going to go and get this done. I'm just going to put this one in. I may, if I've got time, I'll get a couple, just so that I get a feel for what it's going to be like. And then I guess we're one step closer to this all being finished. Oh my god. Guys, it's all coming together. I was like, why do I sound so funny? I've still got my mask. It is all coming together. Yeah, so I've just done this here. Like I say, I was debating on where to put it, but I feel like that placement is going to be better, because then I'll do all the trims in here, and then I will have some paneling going down here And yeah, I'll just have to sort of design it. I just need to figure out how I'm going to do that, but I think the best way will be is just act like it's a square. So I'll just have a piece going up here, and then I'll have a piece going across here, then I'll have a piece going up here, a piece coming across here, then there'll be another shelf, and then just the last piece. I think that's probably the best way to do it, but I think it's going to look so good. But yeah, up to now I am made up. Next thing, get that next shelf up, and then I can finish the paneling around it and get it all caulked, painted, filled, all that good stuff. And then on the desk, obviously all the top needs filled where the screws are, and some little nails all need to be poked in, screwed, filled, all that good stuff. But yeah, I've done up there, across there. The side of this wardrobe's going to be painted the same colour, so that is, and because the front doors, when I put them on, will also be painted the same. So yeah, just a little bit of an update from today. I'm so glad I got that done. Like, I feel so much better to just get some time. For anyone that's living through a renovation, or if you've lived through one, hopefully you'll be able to understand, or maybe it's just me, but everywhere just ends up chaotic because you spend so much time getting the work done. Then you'll bring up a washing basket, you put it on the floor, you fall on bed, you'll fall asleep, you'll wake up, you'll go and start the work again, you'll do the stuff that you need to be getting done, and then life on top of that and all the stuff that you need to get through, it just can spiral out of control. And I mentioned in my last video that as I was recording I could see the dust on the lamp, and that I don't like when that gets to that point. So I was like, right, I really need to sort this house out. So that's what I started to do, and I feel so much better. I've got downstairs done, I had the hallway has all been the hallway's all been hoovered, and that's all sorted. And then I've done in here, sorted all the washing out, put it all away. It feels clean, feels like, you know, when you just sit at night and it starts to feel cozy. But when I'm cleaning, I go into a little bit of design mode as I'm doing it, when I start to see spaces like clear, because obviously I need to get my bed changed. I've still not found a bed, so that needs to start moving up my priority list at some point in the near future. But I've found one for the guest bedroom. I cannot wait for that to come, and I can show you what I've gone for. I need to get that ordered soon, really. Renovating, I think if you go into it, you need to go into it with a mindset that you're going to have chaos around you, and that I'm currently in that space. And the reason I know that when I'm starting to when I'm just go is I stop doing things that I love doing for me. So one thing is reading. Like, I've been reading this book for a little bit of time now, as you may have known from one of my last videos. I've not got through this yet, so I'm going to pick this back up again and just start having me time, just that I can slow down the renovation a tad, so I can do that. But yeah, I thought I would come on, and while I'm here, just show you about some of the books that I want to read over this period as we get ready to head from autumn into winter. So this is the second in this series. This series here so far, I've only read the first book, and then I'm a little bit into this book, but the characters in this I am falling in love with. This is about Chestnut Springs, and it's just basically around, I think all the books follow a different family member at a certain point. So this one was following Rhett and Summer, and I just absolutely love this one. Then goes on to follow Rhett's brother, is it Cade, and Summer's friend. So really good stories. So if you're just looking for a nice easy read but the characters are really lovable, I would recommend this series. I think there's 4 or 5 books. I'll leave them all linked below, so if you are looking at checking them out. And then we've got, everyone's been going on about this. I actually bought this book probably April time, I think, so way before autumn, and I held off because I was like, I want to read it in autumn time. So it's the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I think from what I've seen on the reviews, it's one of them just cheesy little love stories based in a small town. I don't think it's got a lot of a storyline. I don't think it's going to be, you know, twists and all that sort of stuff. I think it is just an easy read. So if you're looking for an easy read, that could be the one. And there's 2 of them, which is the Cinnamon Bun Store, but there's also a Christmas one just come out. So I'll leave those all linked below if you just want some easy reads. I think they would be good. And I heard really good things about this book. This is from a guy who's just gone through a breakup. It is based in London. I read that, I remember when I was reading like the back, it's a guy that's based in London going through a breakup. I think he's a comedian, and I like the fact that it's from a guy's point of view as well. So I'll leave that one linked below. I'm just happy that I'm getting back into this because I've pulled them out and I'm like, no, they're all, I'm going to start making my way through them. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, because honestly, I know I say it a lot, but it genuinely means the world to me. I love having your guys' support, us Homebody besties over here, just creating the nicest little community. So if you did like it, please subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video.